Hi guys, thanks for coming back to my channel, and this is a video where I give you an update on the full body detox by DHealthStore. And I have completed the first week, and I actually wrote down the pros and cons of doing the detox so far. So let's just get right into it. We're going to start off with the cons, okay? Just get the bad stuff out the way. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but I have broken out. I have gotten a lot of acne on my face in the last couple of days, and the acne that I have on my face is really similar to the acne I get when I eat too much dairy. It's the type of pimples where they're tender, painful, they're gross under my skin, and it's really weird because I have not eaten dairy at all, and I'm really surprised that I've broken out. I would say that would be the number one con, number one adverse reaction I'm having to it. Second thing, 30 pills a day. It's like, really? 30 pills? That's a lot of pills. I have no problem with taking pills. It's just, you know, sometimes I will forget which formula I was on, and I've devised a little system so I can remember which one I'm supposed to take. Usually around the third and fourth formula is when I start to get a little confused, but now that I have my system in place, that hasn't been a problem. So I guess that's it for the cons, not that many. Let's go on to the pros. First, I would say my energy level is high, higher than usual. I'm staying up late. I am not tired when I do wake up, and I am just focused and able to get things done. I have modified my diet, and I've cut back on a lot of things, but yet I don't have cravings. I don't have urges. What I've done, because I am a snacker, I love to snack. Usually I keep like a bag of chips in my place, but I got rid of the chips. I've been eating trail mix, and I've been good with that. I've been drinking my smoothies in the morning and in the evening. If you haven't seen my video on my smoothie recipe, it's the second video that I have posted, and yeah, everything has been good. Another pro, that activated charcoal really works. I didn't do much research about activated charcoal prior to receiving the detox. So the first night when I started, and this is the last thing I have to do before I go to bed, and you know, I'm putting it in my water, I'm mixing it up, and I'm like, what is this black stuff that I am supposed to drink before I go to bed? So I googled activated charcoal, and then I read about all the benefits of it, and that stuff really works. Like, I was also reading that activated charcoal just draws toxins into it, which is why it's so good to have, especially if you have little children in the house, because you know they get into all types of things, and it's just good to have just in case. So for me, I'm buying that activated charcoal again. As far as my weight goes, you know, I have noticed that my clothes have fit a bit different this week, a little bit better, so I am expecting a change in my measurements. And guess what? I bought a scale, so you guys will get to see how much I weigh. So let's get to the measurements. Okay, let's start with my arms. So it looks like we are at 11 inches, or a little bit below, but not by much. I don't know how this is possible, but it looks like it's 37 inches. Okay, now my waist. 31 inches. Okay, so I went to the doctor's about 2 weeks ago, and I was 146 pounds. I bought a scale. Let's step on it and see what I am right now. $144.6. Alright, so I have my measurements and I have my weight, and looking at what I wrote down last week, there's not that much of a difference between last week and this week. I will admit that I only worked out twice last week, when I know I said I would work out 3 or 4 times. It didn't happen. So me not losing like I should isn't a big surprise. I did lose some weight. Like I said, I was 146 and now I'm 144.6, which is good. I do want to set a couple of goals for this week. So going forward for this week, I want to lose 2 pounds. I want to be at 142.6 this time next week, and I'll be happy with that. Also, I want to at least work out 3 times this week, at the least. There's no reason why I can't work out 3 times in a 7-day period. It's just ridiculous. And also, I want to increase my consumption of water. I want to drink a bottle like this. This is a liter. I want to drink this once a day. My final conclusions about the full body detox for this first week is I think it's great. I think it's actually doing what it's supposed to be doing. Just trying to think of any questions that you may have about my experience on the detox this first week. I would say that on the second day, yeah, I went to the bathroom a lot. Number 2, I lost track of how many times I went to the bathroom. Luckily, I wasn't at work last week. I was off last week. So it was good to be home, but it wasn't so serious where I was running for the bathroom. It wasn't like that. It was just, I frequently had to go. I'm a bit disappointed about not much of a decrease in my weight and measurements, but I can't blame anybody about that but myself. So I hope you enjoyed this update. If you have any questions, leave them below, and I hope to see you all on my next update video. Bye.